approached the music for the Deserts of Kharak was dividing it into two different categories. So in terms of the story, there's the story that happens on the ground, and then there's the story which is more or less the larger story that incorporates both of the previous titles. So what I ended up with was what I called Music of the Sky and Music of the Ground. So Music of the Sky was piano, live strings, and synth, which harkened more towards Homeworld 1 soundtrack, and more of the Indian elements, which were prominent in the second Homeworld. We're combining those two influences from Homeworld 1 and 2 into this new kind of synthesized soundtrack that drew from the previous two games. We did two different live recording sessions, one being about 100 hours of recording time in Delhi, India. And we ended up using about 10 different instrumentalists, a whole host of percussion, a vocal chant group, a female vocalist, just a myriad of instruments. And that was an amazing experience because what originally we did in Homeworld 1 was just use synths and samples to create this, but for the Deserts of Kharak, we actually were able to go to the instrumentalists that play these instruments and incorporate that sound into the music. The other live recording element that we did was a live string recording with the Prague Radio Philharmonic, and that was recorded at Smeki Studio in Prague. What we ended up doing was recording all the material in India first, and then that was edited and incorporated. And then I worked on string arrangements around those performances, and then went to Prague and realized those string arrangements with the players over there. I think they're really going to enjoy a lot of the touchstones that we've put into the game. I know for myself and the music, the pressure was on, because it's a very visible title, and people have such fond memories of the original titles that I think they want to know that the people that are working on the new version of it are really sticking true to that original vision that the first titles had. It all comes together into a very what I think is a very pure Homeworld experience.